Wrong reasons, including its poor infrastructure and educators. But one former teacher has not given up on the sector and continues to give back to the community of Inanda in KwaZulu Natal, where she taught from 1996 to 2004. Businesswoman Nomfundo Ncoyi Kickstarted a campaign to buy school uniforms for 200 children in the area, and to date that number has increased to 600. She joins me now in studio to tell us more about this and her learnership program. A very good morning to you, Nomfundo, and welcome.
Good morning, Spiwe.
Now take us back to when the idea of the Back to School program started, and what was the inspiration behind this, and what was it that you saw or you picked that prompted for you to start this initiative?
It started 3 years ago. We started with 250 learners. The second year we did 350, and this year we just did 600. In fact, what motivated me to start this, I'm an ex-educator. I taught for 8 years at Inanda. I saw the state, the things children go through in terms of uniform. We found that they don't have uniform, and I felt that just for them to be normal at school, let me just assist in that area where kids really don't have. Yeah, it really takes a lot to go through with this project. I mean, who's funding you? It's Funerals. It is. It's Foundation that does the Back to School campaign is funded by It's Funerals. Right. It comes from a company called It's Group. Within the group, we have 8 companies. So It's Foundation comes out within that. And we do have other companies that come with those smaller funding, like Old Mutual as our underwriter, and also one of SA Funerals. Yes, suppliers, we do get those. But the main funder is It's Funerals. Yes.
Interesting stuff. So how do you go about selecting the schools that will benefit from this program?
We select mainly from the schools that participate in our learnership burial scheme. Yes, we have a learner burial scheme where we learner burial scheme where we make children pay R1 a month to be on our funeral scheme. We know our children in our schools, they don't have funeral policies. Sometimes you find that a child dies at school. Even if the minister comes, they don't leave any money. They just come and sympathize with the family and leave. After that, there's no one to bury. And as a school teacher in my years, we used to suffer a lot in schools where you find that we don't have money to bury children. So it's Funerals, we started the learner burial scheme. So we make children pay like 12 rands for the whole year. So
you get R1 from every learner?
Yes.
How do you make them understand the value of this?
Through the work we do. The funerals we offer, they are the best. We make children get buried in a very proper way, in a very dignified way. By just paying R1 a month.
So as a former educator yourself, what are some of the hardships and the challenges that students and teachers faced at that particular time?
Death. When there's death within the school, we had to fundraise just to bury a child. You find that some children will collect monies like 50 cents. Sometimes, when you have to take 300 rands to a family to bury a child as a school, it saddened me a lot. So I decided that no, let's just create this learner burial scheme where children will just pay R1 a month and get dignified burials.
Wow, I'm so impressed. It's a pity if I would just give you a high five, but all the best, eh?
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you very much.
All right, that's former teacher and award-winning businesswoman Nomfundo Ncoyi speaking to us about the to Back to School program, which has distributed at least 600 school uniforms to learners of Inanda Township in KwaZulu Natal. All right, the 12th annual South African